everyone, it's Eva here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build. In today's video, I'm building another minimalistic modern house. Just because recently I've been really obsessed with doing these one-story modern houses that are like super minimalistic, super clean lines, super like sleek and elegant, without being boring at the same time. I think it's important that like when you build something minimalistic, you need specific details to make it not boring and elevate it. I mean, I hope I achieved that. I'm happy with this build. I hope you guys like it too. Anyway, this build is located in Windenburg on the big island that is like in the bottom left of the map, and it's the Pier Palace lot, which is a 30 by 20. And if you know me, you know that 30 by 20 is rather small for my liking. But I don't know, for some reason I've been really enjoying smaller builds so I can focus on like every single detail and kind of create these really unique kind of one-story builds. I've been really loving that, and I felt so inspired by a house that I saw on Pinterest that exists in real life. It's somewhere in Australia, I don't know exactly where, but it's called the Dunolly House. It's really cool. I'd love to live in that. It's absolutely stunning. It has a bit of a different layout than this, so the kitchen, living room and dining area is kind of like what I used for reference for my build, and then the bedroom I kind of made up myself because I don't know, I didn't like the shape in real life too much, and this lot kind of restricted me in size, so I had to make up a different floor plan for that, which is absolutely fine. But I love the living room and kitchen area and everything like that. It's absolutely blissful, and what I really like about this lot that I built this on is that it's so close to the sea and the coast, and it's just absolutely perfect. I've been like imagining this exact same scenario, kind of like dunes and like rocks and, you know, like a kind of rough way towards the sea but really close to the sea. That's exactly what I wanted to achieve, and this lot was just perfect. Honestly, it could not be more perfect. The only thing that bugs me is I wish it would have been sand all the way around the house, but yeah, you can't change those kind of things in The Sims. That was kind of the vibe I was going for, kind of like coastal but not beachy, like not in a way where you're like, oh, this is the perfect beach retreat. Yeah, I didn't want it to be like too tropical. I wanted it to be kind of like moody, maybe like similar to the North Sea, if you've ever been to the North Sea. They have lots of like dunes and all those beautiful things, and it's just like such a vibe. I don't know, I've been loving these like moody vibes very much, if you haven't noticed, because everything is like dark and moody and all that stuff. But anyway, this lot is supposed to be a kind of like minimalistic modern retreat that is kind of like a really quiet oasis, perfect for a young couple maybe, or for a getaway or something like that. But yeah, I wanted it to be super minimalistic and super sleek and elegant. And for the kitchen, I actually used my own gallery art. I downloaded this mod that allows you to create like really high quality paintings, and I let one of my Sims paint from reference, and I used I think it's a kitchen counter from the Jungle Adventure pack, because the backside of that is so beautiful, and I really wanted this like medium dark brown wood, not too light, not too dark, and that one just didn't exist in any other way. So yeah, I painted it by reference. I haven't uploaded it to the gallery yet because I'm not sure if it's like that good, but if you want me to upload it, then I'll happily do that. Just let me know. I'm also planning on painting more things by reference, but I don't know how to make my own CC or anything like that, so it's just going to be things from the packs or the base game or whatever that I'm going to just like paint to use in my builds if I want to cover up, for example, the kitchen counters or something like that. So yeah, I'll probably do some more and then maybe upload them kind of collectively. I don't know yet. I really like this one. I like how this turned out because I tried to make sure that they align nicely, so like it doesn't look like you have an actual like painting, but they kind of, the pattern on it kind of like blends in nicely together, and I think I achieved that quite well. I don't think you can tell. I think sometimes you can tell in specific lightings when the lighting just sucks. But other than that, I think it aligns really nicely. And yeah, that's a good thing to know that they do that. But yeah, that was so much fun. I don't know, it was really weird. I enjoyed it. It was really fun, and it was cool to create like your own things, and you feel like really proud afterwards because it's like, oh, I'd made this myself. But yeah, And the color scheme in general is very, like I said, dark and moody. That's what I was trying to go for. At the same time, so the thing is, the original has a lot of like concrete finishes, and I kind of wanted to transfer that into The Sims. So I kept the floors as concrete, which I think is such a cool modern touch, and I genuinely love the look of it. A lot of people like don't like it too much because it kind of comes off cold, and I totally get that, but at the same time I think it just looks so great. And then the walls as well I kept in concrete and like plaster, and like I don't know, I wanted the walls to kind of look like they're not fully perfectly finished, anything like that. I think that looks so cool, and to work against this kind of coldness that I didn't want this build to kind of exude, I wanted it to like feel warm and comfortable and kind of cozy despite the cold colors and the cold materials. That's why I incorporated a couple of like color bits and bobs. For example, in the artwork I used color, and obviously by using the wood, so I feel like the wood makes the space warmer, and then the paintings with like reddish or greenish kind of colors or warm up the space a bit more, and obviously like beige and white, lighter tones as well. And I'm personally happy with how it turned out. I don't know, some people might not like the darker colors or like the colder vibes that it gives off, but I don't know, for some reason it's really my thing, and I would love to go to Australia and stay in that house. I think that would be amazing. I would buy that house in a heartbeat, genuinely. And as per usual, as you guys know already, I do a lot of custom furniture and custom ideas, just without custom content though, but like by putting together things from the base game or any of the packs and like combining them to create new things. For example, I did a sectional sofa that I already did in last week's video, where I discovered that you can make this really cool sectional sofa. But yeah, I'm not going to go too much into detail about that sofa again. You can hear all about that in last week's video. But yeah, in this video I created some more modern finishes, for example the kitchen counters and cabinets that I did with my own gallery art obviously, and then I created some candle holders which look kind of like edgy and kind of like sculptural, which is very in at the moment, to break up the kind of like cold environment and like add this touch of warmth. I really love those. If you're wondering what it is the cup for when you drink kava or make kava in island living. So part of that pack is kind of like a drink maker that is like typical for the island culture, and that is part of the debug, and it's the cup that they drink that drink in. The amount of times I just said drink, oh my god. Anyway, that's the cup, and then the candles are from Eco Lifestyle. So I generally just use the Eco Lifestyle candles like all the time for candle holders. They're amazing, and they also don't just like glow weirdly, they're just normal candles and they look really nice in a modern setting. Also, obviously the art that I'm using, like all the paintings and all the prints and stuff like that, are from the gallery and don't contain any custom content. I will list all of the creators and all of their individual rooms and creations that I used in the description box below, so if you are interested in which ones I used, you can check that out. And also about gallery art, I have to say, if you're not using it yet, do use it. Believe me, it's so cool and so beautiful, and it kind of like elevates every single build, and it looks so realistic, because I think the art in The Sims that we get from all the packs, it's just not like, it's not very realistic or tasteful. I think they're all very colourful or old-fashioned paintings, not really my style. And these prints, you can literally find anything on the gallery, literally anything. There is so many creative people who put all sorts of different prints and paintings and everything on there, and even numbers or whatever. You can literally find anything on there, and I promise you, once you start using it, you will not regret it, because you will not be able to stop using them, I myself included. It's always like, you know, when you go like shopping for art, for example, or you like look online for art, I'm always like, oh, I'm shopping art for my new apartment. It feels so like, I don't know, realistic and funny. I don't know, I love it. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but yeah, we're getting closer to the end of the speed build. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this minimalistic modern house being built, and I really hope you like the way it turned out and all the finishes and everything like that. So yeah, the tour is coming up and I hope you enjoy that, and if you want to support me then please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next video on Wednesday. Bye!